Fit, Mr. Joshua Pardue.
You're heading home, but your stomach is rumbling. What are you to do? You got to deal with food. Go by the grocery store? That takes time. And then you got to deal with recipes. Takeout, but that's expensive and takes time too. Fast food, not healthy. Imagine if there was a product that could solve this today. Imagine if that product could also solve it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We all acknowledge there are shifts in consumer preferences. Health, convenience, technology, good quality at less than $10 per unit. Introducing Catered Fit. That's the product that we're delivering, conveniently delivered to your door Sunday through Thursday night for consumption Monday through Friday. Our meal plans range depending on your taste preference and dietary needs. I personally go with a paleo for the beginning meal and the end meal to keep my carbs low. Enjoy a meatless option to decrease my animal-based protein, and then have an athlete's meal full of carbs right after I work out. In addition to that, I have a pressed juice to get my juices and get my vitamins from that, and then I call the coffee my rocket fuel to start the day. Our plans range from 5 or 10-day plans where it's a subscription-based product. The pricing ranges from $7.75 to $9.50 a unit, which I think is very important because it builds a scenario where you can have a sustainable, full-service eating solution. Important to note that once you sign up for our program, it's an ongoing reoccurring charge on your credit card like any other subscription. But the key is that our technology enables you to pause at any point. What does this do when you go on vacation? If you have a holiday, it's easy to stop. But when you stop, you have active credits outstanding. So then what happens? You want to get those credits and you get back on the program to retain your healthy, not a diet, but a healthy lifestyle solution. How big is our market? Our market's huge. Our market ranges everything from health-conscious individuals, through busy professionals, through families that don't have the time to cook in today's society. How we differentiate from other competitors. We are not a meal kit. We are not a meal aggregator that does a Seamless or Grubhub and delivers restaurant to your door. We are a full-service, national, fresh daily delivery service that provides a complete solution Sunday through Friday, and we allow the clients to take the weekends off if they prefer or buy more meals for Friday. What matters? What matters is that our first year we did 700,000 in sales. We ended last year at 11.2 million in sales. Also important is that we've had 45% on average gross margins and mid-teens net margins. We've made money every year that we've been in business, and to give more scale, we ended January 2017 with 696,000 in sales for that month. We're on track in January of 2018 to end the month at 1.3 million. We've covered SG&A and fixed cost in both Florida and the California market that I'm going to come back to in a moment. What does that mean? Our average first sale is $215. Going back to the margins discussed before, that means that we make $92 gross margin per first sale. Customer acquisition cost is a critical feature that we all are aware of. Some of our competitors that are well known, like Blue Apron and such, that have a different business model, they're over $400 per customer acquisition cost. We're at $62. What does that mean? Well, if you made $92 on your first bag of gross margin, it costs you $62 to acquire that customer, you're in the black on your first transaction. 70% plus of our members that try the program end up renewing for greater than 6 weeks before they pause the program, go on vacation, and then come back for over a $1,200 average lifetime value. What does everyone do when they get food in 2018? They take a picture, and then what do? They post it on Facebook and various social media. And then what do? They tag the company. In today's society, it's a social media world. Everyone likes bragging about their new products. Why that works is we've got John in the audience today, who's our demo manager that some of you have met out of the booth. What he basically effectively does is take his team into gyms, get one customer for less than $100, That customer turns into multiple customers that we'll call free additional customers based on direct referral of people carrying bags around, handing them out in the office and eating meals through the social media effect that we've discussed. How we grow. We started in Fort Lauderdale. We covered all of South Florida with long-haul drivers driving from our Fort Lauderdale headquarters to Miami West Palm. Then we did Orlando and Tampa. Once we had the state of Florida covered, we realized at that point we're at 6.7 million in sales. We realized in order to raise capital, we had to go to a new market. We've since gone to California, January 2nd, 2017. I needed $1 million basically to break even in January last year. We ended at 2.3 million in sales. How else do we grow? M&A is a huge opportunity for our investors. So far, we've merged Fresh Diet, which some of you may or may not be familiar with. It was previously the national leader in the space. We acquired strategic assets such as their $1 million+ technology system, their IT team, and other intellectual and physical property. Another merger is a $1 million deal of Serving the Soul, where we basically brought their customer list in and paid them less than the gross margins. Adam Frieden is the founder of the company, and he is the national thought leader on the project. Only person I know that's more passionate about it than me. In closing, we've driven 2.5 million miles, had 33 million in revenue, 4 million in earnings. We've all seen what companies like Uber, Airbnb, and Netflix have done to their respective industries. Imagine what we can do with a capital partner. So far, it's just been my partner and Adam and I, and we look forward to having more partners on the team. Thank you.